Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to IWA War Room. We are upon the Mighty's arrival. I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited to see where this will go. What's up, brother?
What up, what up, what up, man?
Nothing much. Big things happening in IWA and the real world.
Oh, yes, sir. So I'm going to get this out the way and then we can get to what we're going to get to.
Bet.
So there was a tribute show last Sunday that was supposed to be done in the honor of Calvin Riggs. That was the purpose of the show, from what I believed it to be.
Yeah.
Now, what I seen in that show was something that was done out of spite and on purpose. And I even called it out on the show, and it was brought to my attention that it was done intentionally. So, going forward, I'm only going to let RYPW use Mighty. I don't want nobody else using my Claw Mighty nowhere else. So, I will be removing him from the CC. Going forward, Mighty can only be used in RYPW. What I seen in this promotion, I will not name them because I'm not going to give them any clout. What I seen in that promotion was my call was downloaded and slowed down to be squashed by two members of that group that I had issues with when I was in that group. And when I tried to go to them guys for help, I didn't receive any type of response or help. But then I'm putting a random tag team with these two guys, and I was squashed with my partner, Chambers. And when I asked about it, I was lied to again by this promoter about the sliders. When this is the fourth time in that same company that this has happened with the slider incident. Oh, I gotta check the sliders. Okay, so their sliders were good, but mine's weren't. So I'm not gonna do this. And I won't even discuss this no more. But what I thought I was correct about, and I will not be doing business with this person going forward ever again. And it's just that's the end of it. I basically got proven right that what I was told and what I thought about this person to be the correct thing, because that's dirty business and that's bad tactics. Now I could expose some other stuff that I know about this person that they did to somebody who they claim they close to, but I'm not gonna do that. But I could if I wanted to, and I have text message proof to back up what I'm saying. Just in case this person wants to jump on and say that I'm lying about this. But I'm not the only cloud that was slowed down for the purposes of their brand to get a victory. And I'm going to leave it at that. But if that's going to be the way we doing things, then like I said, I'm not going to allow none of my talent to go over there. If they want to, that's fine, and it's on them, whatever happens with them over there. But I'm not doing that shit again because I knew that's what it was, and I even, like I said, I called it out on the show, and that's what it was. And it got confirmed that's what it was, and I'm like, that's just dirty pool. You should never download nobody's claw to put them on your show to get a point across to them and have them squashed for no reason. And this is coming after the fact that I went to this person and tried to bury the hatchet, and then they do this. So anybody who disagrees, like why I don't want to do business with this person, that's why. Because this person is always the victim, but never the villain. But it's clear as day that's what he was doing. And I won't name this person or give him the clout. But I am going to let everybody know that this guy does do shit like that. And I thought the hatchet was buried, but apparently it wasn't. So I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm just speaking on it because I was right about what I thought, and I'm going to move forward. So with that being said, you won't hear that no more. I just had to get that out because that was, for that to be a tribute show and you have that on your mind, that couldn't have been a tribute show, because how can that be any tribute to anybody when you had those bad intentions on your mind to do that. And then you didn't even have the intent to do a tribute show until IWA said they was doing one first. And that goes for all the other E-Feds out there. And I don't care if you kick me out your groups. I really don't care. But nobody wants to do a tribute show until IWA said it first. Now everybody wants to do a tribute show. Nobody wants to do Hall of Fames until IWA was doing a Hall of Fame first. So you can take the ideas, but you don't know the recipe. So do what you got to do. You've been doing this longer than me, but yet you that threatened by me. So, hey, it is what it is. But I'm going to leave it at that. And you know exactly who I'm talking to. I'm not going to give you no clout to name you or nothing like that. You know exactly who you are. You're always playing the victim, but you never want to expose who you really are to nobody. And it be the people that you know be the one exposing you. And it's not the people you think it is. It's the people that's close to you to be the ones exposing you for who you are. So think about that too. While you sitting up, the ones you go complaining about too, those are the ones who spill it out. So there you go. You think you're a general controlling your army, but you can't even trust the people you with because they're the ones who pretty much air you out. So, what you think about that? Then the ones you claim you tight with, you cheat them in their matches so you can win. You literally had a mega match and you claim the claw was hacked first. So you redid your claw to beat that claw so you could win the match. But you'll claim you didn't do that, and I have text proof that you said this stuff. That you claimed that said claw, you thought the claw was hacked. But this guy is supposed to be one of your good friends. But you did that, and I'm sure he does not know you did that. But I'm not going to expose who you are. You know exactly who you are. I just want you to think about that. You're going to only get so far being the way you are. You're going to get so far. Because there's no reason for that in this type of community. All we doing is fucking running AI claws. That's it. We're not getting paid for this. There's no need for competition. There's no need for that type of behavior in this. Because you'll go and tell everybody who's listening that I'm the bad guy and you're the good guy. From what everybody can see and hear, I'm always the bad guy. Nobody sees what you do behind the scenes. All the little dirt that you do and all that. Nobody sees it. People speak on it behind your back, but they won't say it out loud like I will. But you got dirty tactics that nobody sees because you're so good at playing the victim. But you're going to keep fucking around me, and I'm going to name the people that you have fucked over, and I'm going to name who you are, and I'm going to expose what you really do. But like I said, I'm gonna leave you nameless for now. But you keep fucking with me because I let it go the first time, and you keep finding a way to fuck with me, and I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go, but you keep fucking with me, I'm gonna start exposing shit you're doing because I have text messages and messages to back up everything I'm saying. And like I always say on my lives, if I'm lying, you are welcome to stop me when I'm lying. Because I got proof of everything I'm saying. I can back up literally everything I'm saying. But I'm going to get off of that. I just had to speak that because it was brought to my attention. I wasn't even thinking about it, but it was something that I thought that was happening. And that's basically, and I even said this before the whole tribute show fiasco anyway. Did I not say this, Larry? Do not turn this tribute into a dick swinging contest, and that's what it got turned into. It wasn't even about Calvin. It wasn't. That wasn't for you to have those intentions going into that tribute show. That it wasn't about Calvin. It was about you proving a point. So, I like I said, you won't have to worry about that. And I know he has partners with the partners I have. It won't be no type of commotion on my end. Trust me. I'm just not doing business with that dude. So, yeah, I don't mind if we're on the same show, but not book me in, and I'll hit up the guys that I'm talking about and let them know I do not want to have matches with him, segments with him, promos, nothing with this guy because that's 3 strikes and you're out with me. So you already proved what you are to me, so I don't want to have no ties with you. But I get that this is a small world and Ife world, so we're gonna bump into each other. But I do not want to give you the honor of facing me or nothing like that, because I really don't care too much for the cloud either way. So yeah, that you won't have to worry about that ever again. But we can move forward. And we can talk about
Well,
other stuff. But I just had to get that off my chest because I wasn't even gonna bring it up, but it got brought to me, so I'm gonna speak on it.
well, you know, as I've always said, you are able to express how you feel and what you feel.
That's just straight bullshit.
Yeah. But, like you said, you have some good things going for you in IWA right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We just reintroduced the Hall of Game because when I was introducing it, everybody randomly started wanting to do Hall of Fames all of a sudden. So what I did was I just tweaked the name and I called it the Hall of Game since we gaming anyway, right? It's
Fuck
EFES,
yeah.
showcasing EFES all the same. So I just tweaked the name and I got is it 3 nominees?
Uh,
Three inductees, but it's 2 groups. Well, it's 3 groups, and then one solo. But he's still part of a group.
yeah,
So
yeah. So you have 5, right? 6?
yeah, 5 or
Okay.
6. So we have Blade Inc. going in, Leo
Oh, so
Blade,
you have
Solidus,
6.
and Warpath.
You have 6
6. Okay. So
because
Blade Inc. is going.
the 2 of them are separated.
Yeah. Yes. So Blade Inc. is going in as a group in the Hall of Game. You got Hostility going in as a group in the Hall of Game. You also got Hustle and Money going in as a group, and then Ali is going in solo uh, by itself too. And then we're gonna do like it was a promotion going in, but I'm gonna change the promotion that's going in. But I got to talk with that promotion first to get clearance to do that.
Yeah.
But all those guys will be receiving shirts with the logo.
And
And
Leo
they
Blade and Warpath are also single and going in singly too. Yes.
you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is everybody probably will end up going in single and then the group as well.
Okay.
And
Okay.
and then the shirts will be like it'll have it all on one shirt. But
And I would be an honor to get a speech from you, gentlemen, when this does, like, when we do the inductee ceremony. That would be very cool if we could do something like that. It would be an
oh
honor.
yeah. But I know it will be headlined by Big Bad Baby Daddy.
And you have the list of how it would, like, be headlined, like, who would go first in, like, a particular order?
So who will go first would be Hostility.
Okay.
Then it'll be Blading doing their separate speeches if they choose to do so. Then Big Bad Baby Daddy will finish off accepting for Hustling Money and then accepting for itself as well. Now I do need to get clarification from Leo Blade. Does he want to include all of Blading or just the Blading that I was introduced to? Because the Blading I was introduced to, and then I need to know too if he wants to include Athena in that. But the Blading I was introduced to was Solidus, Warpath, and Leo.
Okay.
So that's the Blading I know. So it's up to him if they want to change it or tweak it and do something else.
Hell yeah. Big things.
Yeah, we also introduced a brand new championship called the IWA Rush Championship. It's competed in elimination style fatal 4-ways, and the matches are 10 minutes. So the way it works is you have 10 minutes to eliminate everybody to become the Rush champion. If you cannot eliminate everybody in 10 minutes, the champion who went into the match as champion retains in a draw. Now, if you are pinned or anybody else is pinned in that match, you are out of the Fatal 4-Way and you will be replaced by somebody else in the Fatal 4-Way. Now, so on and so forth and so forth. If they eliminate it, then whoever's like eliminated, you will have the opportunity to fight to get back into the Fatal 4-Way, but you can't get back into the next Fatal 4-Way match because you'll be pretty much already replaced to somebody else is eliminated. But even if the champion is eliminated, then the next Fatal 4-Way will just determine who's the next champ. But if nobody can win it in that time, it just won't be a champion until somebody wins it again. But that's the concept of the matches. Now, if
And
we
Stubbs
do,
and No Amusement are heading on with JCJ, the champion, but the fourth man is being replaced by the Big Chief.
yes.
Okay.
And then two, now say if JCJ wants to do like a one-off match, like a one-on-one match, that match would be 5 minutes. You would have 5 minutes to beat him. That's if like the match calls to be a one-on-one. Now, if it's a triple threat, it'll probably still be probably 10 minutes. But one-on-one matches will be 5 minutes. But you have to win. You have to beat them. That's the whole concept of it. That's why it's like you're in a rush to do it. And that's like I said, that championship is mainly for AIs. Now, if a guy behind the clock wants to get in on the action, you're more than welcome. I really don't care, but I want to put the AI clause I do have to work. So that's the only way I can see that they can get put to work is by putting them in situations like that.
In this Rush Championship, we could expect to not just be on house shows, right? Or is it just house shows?
It's going to be everywhere.
Okay.
Like them Fatal 4-Way matches are probably going to be a staple of the show. So you'll probably start seeing them Fatal 4-Way matches integrated into almost every show. And I'm thinking about, too, I might have Fuck Norris defend that championship every other show instead of every show, and have the Rush Championship defended every show.
I get that. That's a good idea. So it's not the same kind of like defendees like going and happening.
No. So the way you would literally have to beat JCJ in order to be the champion. If you don't beat him, you really just, unless he is eliminated first. Now, if he's eliminated throughout them Fatal 4-Ways, then he's not the champion no more. It'll just be vacated until somebody wins the match, and they will be the official champion.
Okay.
But they, like I said, JCJ has to lose though in order for that championship to switch hands. It won't switch hands off of just for the sake of it. He has to be the one that's like pinned to where that championship is off of him.
Yeah. And speaking of JCJ, here's a man that knows him very well, Mr. BBBD.
I just heard. Sorry, I'm out in these. The king of the streets is out here in these streets. But yeah. I heard that my nephew has the championship advantage, so to speak.
Yes,
is that
sir.
true?
Yeah, he has to be the one that gets pinned to lose that belt. If he's not pinned in that rush match, then he's still champion. It's gonna be a draw every time.
I like that idea. It means he might be champion for a long time.
Yeah. Did you also hear the other news though, right, about Big Bad Baby Daddy?
It's not mine. It's.
Oh,
Don't believe everything you hear. Oh. What? I'm sorry. What was the news? Oh.
So,
The Hall of Game. The Hall of Game.
The Hall of Game, you are the headliner for that.
As long as it's not the Hall of Shame, I hate that. But,
no.
Yeah. I ain't got no shame. But.
Oh my God.
Mighty, are we also going to have people induct said inductees, like people like bring them out like that, or is it just going to be the inductees themselves and like coming out?
It's however they want to do it. I'm gonna let them choose how they want to be inducted.
Bet.
So that way it kind of be like they choice.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, I don't want it to be like what I think they should come out as. Like this their moment. Like I said, I'm gonna talk to the ladies Saturday about the shirts.
Okay.
And then get the shirts sent out. I got 3 people sizes. I just need to get with Warpath, Ali,
and Solidus.
Well, Ali's right here.
I think he's a 5X, I believe.
For my championship entrance, I would like baby mamas on either side of me going down the ramp, holding sparklers. Yeah, that's my pyro. I mean, you know, just don't judge me. But,
So you're gonna do a
yeah.
Gilbert? Gilbert, Gilbert,
Oh my
Gilbert.
G.
Wait, but instead that's gonna be Daddy, Dad.
Daddy. Oh my God.
Dad bird or something. You know, nah, I thought it'd be funny, but also they get in free if they working, so that saves me money.
Oh yeah.
But,
Free after 9.
all right.
Hell yeah.
Well, that all that sounds good. I'll just pop it in. I heard a little bit about what's going on. Sounds like everything's on the up and up. That's why we have a sock puppet lawyer read all the legal before we put it out to the press. Isn't that right, sock puppet lawyer? Yeah, you get your sock puppet lawyer at sockpuppetlawyer.com. Hey, you always trying to do a shameless plug, ain't you? Okay, so never mind that. Okay, I mean, it's true. You can get your own sock puppet lawyer at sockpuppetlawyer.com, but everybody knows that. Sometimes they don't know. Sock puppet lawyer. Well, at JCJ's Chicken Truck, you can get the wings and waffle special half off if you order during that. Man, he's gonna lose money.
Welcome, Mr. James Smith.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Hello,
Shit.
sir.
What's up, James?
Yo.
Yo.
What's up with
going
y'all? How
on?
y'all doing tonight?
The phenomenal James Smith.
What's going
Uh-oh.
on? How y'all doing tonight?
Oh, good.
I don't
Not
know if
too
y'all can
bad.
see. I don't know if y'all can see that down the. Hold on. It's a bunch of. Yeah, something that happened down the road here. It's fire trucks and
Somebody that made out JCJ truck.
it wasn't me. I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. You can't prove anything.
Nah, he spray painted over it.
Oh my goodness.
He's doing a heist.
Now
Hey,
we doing
darn it.
good though, James. You doing all right, man?
I'm doing wonderful. Just got off of work.
Oh,
I
good.
just got back to work. I just had to go back to my job. I thought I left my work phone at work and it was on the back of my truck.
Damn.
So yeah, I done wasted a whole hour.
Mm.
It's all good. It is what it is. Probably wasn't meant for me to be up here at that time.
Right.
So it is what it is. They go with a grain of salt and keep pushing. Ready for your match with Ghost Saturday?
I'm so ready for this goddamn match.
Mm.
That's a long time coming.
Man, it's time to shut this dude up.
Mm. And good luck, because he's a tough one, but you're a tough one too. So it should be a good fight.
Oh yeah,
Definitely
I'm pretty
should.
sure that's gonna be good.
Definitely should. I've been doing a lot of training. I
Mm-hmm.
done put a few of my weapons in my arsenal,
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. I think I'm more prepared than last time.
Yeah. I end up letting that be the co-main event too, since it's the type of match it is.
What type of match we in again?
The ambulance,
Yes, sir. So you saying just go straight to the hospital for him?
basically.
I'm gonna go ahead. I got the flowers already ordered for him.
Oh
Hey.
man, shit.
Oh.
Get well soon. Sorry I had to do it to you.
Yes, we're gonna have the best doctor on standby, Dr. Phil. We got you.
Oh my God, Dr. Feelgood.
He's gonna be the one traveling the ambulance.
Oh my God. And I'm gonna throw a caveat to that match too to spice it up. So the winner of that match will move on to a 6-pack challenge. And the six
Ooh.
pack challenge will be determining who's the next Call Your Shot winner, since Jack Graves is cashing his in.
Okay.
So that's how we're gonna do that. So
Then it's definitely he's going to the hospital. I'm coming in the match ready and willing to put him out of action.
So, are you gonna be competing in that Royal damn it, I forgot what I called the damn thing. That brawl, the Royal Brawl. It's a 30-man gauntlet match. The winner of that match does face Leo Blade.
Yes, sir. Add me to that too. I'm always willing to do
Okay.
triple work.
Cool. Just to let you know too, I did get a message from the eighth day, and they do say, well, they told me that you on their radar for helping Mighty. So just
Who
so
is?
you're aware. Okay. Remember when you helped the Mighty and Daryl
Yeah,
place the eighth day? Yeah, they
yeah.
basically said you better watch your back.
Everybody has to watch their back, not just one person. They're going after everybody. The eighth day are targeting people of their sins, and any of the sins could be you next, because they will capitalize on it. They capitalize on homeless Henry, seducing him with lust, with lonely Lisa. And then we also had greed happen when it came to, wasn't it you, Mighty? Wasn't it? Weren't they trying to get greed on you?
Yeah, they well, see, the thing with that is because
Because
he's
Father Greed got involved too.
yeah, so Father Greed is an old friend going by another name right now, which I kind of understand, and I get where he's coming from. He's trying to convince me to kind of turn my back and do the wrong things, and I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to be a stand-up guy, but sometimes it's hard fighting old habits. But yeah, Father Greed is an old friend of mine, and he just wants to accompany to the ring. From what everybody's seen, there's nothing more than that. So, of course, any speculation that I'm a part of the eighth day, I can assure you I'm not. Father Greed is not one.
Do you mind repeating that one more time? You cut out.
He's
Uh,
going to the dead zone.
yeah. I think you might be in a dead zone, Mighty, or something, because you're coming in like R2D2. Yeah. You're still coming in like R2D2.
It's crazy.
May have to come back and restart the phone.
You hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I have to set the phone somewhere else then.
Okay. Yeah,
You
you were
see,
coming in like R2D2. We did not get any of that part that you said.
okay, I'm sorry. No, I said a lot of people probably think that I'm with that group, but I'm not. I can assure you that I'm not. I say, he's just an old friend that want to walk me out to the ring. That's all that was. But I can assure you that I'm not a part of that group. Stand alone. I don't need a group to help me. So if there's any speculation that I am a part of that group, I want to clear it up now that I am not. But I do know that they said that they told me to let James Smith know that since he wants to be a hero, then they're gonna teach him how heroes get treated.
But I would like, let me send this message back. One
Okay.
thing about it is, I'm not a face, nor am I a heel. I do what it takes to win. And when you send out a threat, your threat don't never get delivered because I'm coming after you. So you go ahead and you send the message right back to them, and you tell them, don't worry, next show I'll be there. Step out into the ring and deliver on y'all threat.
Make sure they get it.
So are you challenging the 8th day? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm not challenging them. I'm telling them come and get their ass beat. That's what I'm telling them.
Okay.
Well, with their members revealed, any one of them I think would be willing to step up. We saw what the two men like that came in before they brought in VJ. We saw what they were capable of. And
Yeah, that was a
you are a
shocker
great
too.
talent, Mr. Smith. And freaking you joined up with the with the unity of the IWA locker room, but be prepared. Watch your back, like at all costs. And remember, there are moles in the company.
That's fine, because I'm all to myself. I don't let nobody know what my right hand is doing because the left hand is always working.
Respect, sir.
So trust and believe,
Yeah,
anything that I do, nobody will see it coming.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I would make sure they get that message.
Thank you. Because they coming after the wrong company and they coming after the wrong person.
Yeah, like I said, I don't even know where these guys came from. All I know is they just popped up out the blue, started making threats, and here we are.
And KD caught one of the members after he was attacked.
He
Mm.
caught one of the members and he caught a straight.
Yeah, yeah. He got
Man,
two
Oh
things for the
man.
price of one.
Yeah, he caught a stray and he caught one of the members. He said he knows who
Woo.
one of them are, who another one of them is. So that's gonna be interesting too to see who that one he's seen is.
And who the rest of the members are going to be, because I guarantee this is not their last bit of members at all.
Oh no. From what I heard, that they have
sounds
quite a
like
few
they're
more
growing
people to
every day.
expose. Yeah,
And Riley
and
did speak up on the matter, which gave it an ominous feel because she did not really clarify if she was with them or not. She keeps saying the same thing. Maybe I'm with them, maybe I'm not.
I'm kind of I don't know, I'm kind of a little bit afraid because I think it's gonna be people turning that we not suspecting, or we not really just uh looking at. So, with that being said, I would just expect the unexpected. Don't trust nothing that's being said to you.
Exactly.
Because if you've seen, I ain't never seen this. Now, and James Smith knows this guy pretty well. Have you ever seen headhunters have friction with each other?
Exactly.
So for Jay Hunt to kind of get mad at Wildman yesterday, that was kind of crazy. He felt like Wildman cost him that match because Wildman didn't do nothing.
Mm.
So he was kind of pissed off with the match. He kind of swat his hand away and walked off. And like I said, I've had talks with Jay Hunt, and Jay Hunt has expressed wanting to try his luck with singles.
I could see Jay Hunt going far in a singles division, very much so. I could see him maybe even working his way up to the top of the ladder one day in the near future. But like I could see him going into a one-year divisions, which would be a good like way to see what he's like in these divisions. You know what I'm saying? See what he's like on his own.
'Cause I think I had brought this up the other day. I think it's almost a three-way tie because I forgot to include James Smith, but I think somebody did bring his name up. Between James Smith, KD, and Shockwave, I think they've won almost all the singles mid-card championships in IWA. I think well that title just got introduced, but I think James would have to win two more titles, and he would pretty much be the first one if it ain't KD or Shockwave. I feel like that's a pretty good feat that almost every mid card singles championship has been won by one of them.
Yeah.
So, because I think what James, you're a three-time champion, right? Not WWE, right?
Right.
You won hardcore, all pro, and I want to say addicts and do or die.
Yeah. That one.
So now you're a four-time champion already. So you just need to win with the next gen and the U.S. title, and you probably would not the next gen with the Rush, and then you would have won, I think, all the mid card championships in IWA.
He's held tag gold.
No, he hasn't held that yet. He would need that and the world championship, and then I think he would be Grand Slam.
Yeah, a Grand Slam, but if he's won 3 belts, it would be Triple Crown, I believe.
Right now, I think he's Triple Crown right now.
Practically past that, I would say, when he's got a
Yeah,
4th.
yeah. Basically, yeah.
So at this point, he's making his way to Grand Slam, which would be quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, it'd
How
be the
much
first to do
people, if you mind to remind us, how many people have made it to the Grand Slam?
it. So far as Wildman, I feel Wildman is the only one. I
Oh
think
man,
Daryl, Norris, and Chambers. No, Chambers just made it too because he just won the tag with me.
so he's won every
Chambers,
title.
no, Chambers, no. Chambers
Oh,
is Triple Crown.
okay.
So it would be just no, because Wildman needs to win the U.S. When he win the
Mm.
U.S., then he'll be up there. I think James would need to win the U.S., the World, and the tag, and then he's in there.
And then he's good. He'll have won all of them and be a Grand Slam champion, which would
Yeah,
be a huge accomplishment with James Smith, phenomenal talent.
yeah. That's why I say I
Definitely,
use just
that's
about
definitely
every.
what
I
I'm
use
aiming for.
Yeah, I use just about everybody, and like so you might not see certain people on the show all the time, but when you do see them, they making a statement, and I feel like James is one of those guys. You might not see him all the time, but when you do see him, what he doing? He holding the championship up in the air when he leaving. Same thing with KD, and that's why I have to, especially some of these guys, you don't have to be booked on every show to be like a name.
Yeah,
You can pop in and do what you got to do. That's one thing I don't pick on the activity because when people are needed, they need it. When they not needed, we just use other people in that slot. That's why I try to keep a good AI system going too, as far as AI calls, because you don't want to tire everybody out by having them on every show. That's just gonna it's gonna be
because that just
bland after a
messes up
while.
their AI going
Yeah,
forward and can make things
yeah, it's like
damaging and
it's gonna
possibly
get
put them
bland.
out of commission.
Yeah, so no, the way I feel like the way James is used, and that's why I never did like the approach of making people feel like they have to be active every day. You don't have to be active every day in IWA. Just let it be known that you're there, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
I don't I don't need you there every day. Just hey, I'm here, dude. We know you're here. Just when it matters, show up, and that's all I care about. I ain't just to step on nobody's neck to be there. Cause it really ain't that crucial. That's why you got replays, you got this, you got that, and then like I've seen the troubles of trying to make people be there, and how that works out.
yeah,
So I'm never gonna be that lead to force people to be there because it becomes uncomfortable then when you
yeah,
forced to be somewhere when obviously you don't mind being there, but you know you have other stuff you need to take care of too, but you feel like you almost forced.
yeah.
It kind of takes the fun out of something that's supposed to be fun because now you feel like, well, if I don't show up, then shit, I'm gonna get the hammer put on me. But I really want to do this. I'm one of the people where do what you need to do for you first. We gonna be here. I don't trip. We gonna be here regardless. So, dude, take care of your stuff first, and then come check with us.
You made me feel
That's fair.
welcomed, and everybody else made me feel welcome the first time I was there. So,
Yeah, because it's no need for that feeling. Yeah, it's no need for all that feeling forced. It's really no need, man. We literally
so
just
this is
hanging out.
$40 tomorrow night. Okay.
We literally hanging out, bro. Like, so if we hanging out and we just shooting
For an
shit, why
hour,
am I gonna sit up here and force you to do that?
so I'll make sure I take it. Okay.
So, it's all good with me.
Yeah.
That's why I love the concept of how we do stuff. It's all organic. It's all just us having fun. And like I say, the best claw will win. It's no cheating going on. Best claw will win they match. So can't nobody ever dispute that we cheat or we don't do that. The best person will win the match. You see that with KD, and like I say, KD and James Smith and Shockwave are the ones that always surprisingly, if they put in a random title match, and I think Big Lou's starting to get to that point too, where if they throw them like in a random title match, they will, or not random match in general, they will end up walking out with the belt.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's possible. when you throw them in a random match and everybody think, oh, this is a throwaway match, and you see who winning, you're like, well, hold on, I just
Right?
lost my belt. Yeah, no match is a throwaway match to me because you never know who got what for who, so it's always good to mix it up and see where people fit with certain people. So I'm saying you gonna always see organic matches with me because I like to see like how people mix it up.
Yeah.
Even when I tried to, I think James remember this when I tested him out with Wild Man, just to kind of see like what that would be like. And he hung in there.
Yeah.
Same thing with Sir Scott Ryan yesterday. I threw him in there hard just to see what was gonna happen. You seen what happened with that? He
Mm-hmm.
cleaned up. So it's always good to kind of give shots where you probably think they not needed, but you never know who's gonna come out on top. That's why it's best to just throw everything at the wall because you never know what's gonna stick. You never know what's gonna work.
Yeah.
But it is something too. I do want to ask the group and see what they think about it. But I'm gonna ask you two guys while y'all are here. So I'm pretty sure y'all seen all the problems we've been having in 2K right this season.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think about extending? Like I think Logan is doing this too. He's extending his play time of 2K all the way till the servers go down. Yeah, I think we should do that for 25 since like we having all these problems already.
I would say yeah.
'Cause we just having a shitload of problems for no reason. 25 for no damn reason at all.
And they
Right.
don't ever fix the problem either.
No, they just cover it up with something else.
Mm-hmm.
So I might as well just do that. But I'm
Get
gonna
things
see what
prepared for
everybody else think.
yourself so you know, like, so you'll have it ready and you'll be prepared.
Yeah, 'cause this is too many like slip ups in just one season. Like, Jesus Christ. Can't even have fun. It's like you turn around, something wrong.
Yep.
What else coming up? Oh, we had I think we had Athena versus Jackie Tyson. That was a good match. So what I'm gonna do if neither one of them lose their championship before October 4th, I'm gonna have them two do a champion versus champion match, winner takes all.
Ooh. That's fair.
So, but I know right now Athena is gonna face off against Chanel Baltimore, and Jackie Tyson's gonna face off against Medea for right now. That's the plan pretty much right now. It's for Athena to face Chanel Baltimore, so on and so forth. How you doing, sir? So if that's the case and we do get that like that, then either it's that the match will still happen either way. But that's the match we aiming for is Athena versus Jackie Tyson.
I just have to say, I'm sorry. That's gonna be great. That's just gonna be a banger. It's gonna blow the roof off the joint. Tell me that that's gonna be at least one of the main events.
Oh yeah. We tested it out in the main event, and I think it did pretty good.
Oh
I
yeah.
think it delivered.
The second
So
one definitely gonna be big.
oh, and like I told Wildman, he's already Wildman or Jack Graves. Uh, I feel like this is really huge news. But Leo was the U.S. champion. He did cash in that perk of uh, he can challenge for the world title. So he did cash that in before he got elevated to another title. So if and when he's ready to cash that in, he is more than welcome. He knows what I'm talking about with that. So nobody want to say I'm cheating. Everybody know the rules when it comes to that belt, and that's the rules. Before that belt got elevated, Leo told me that he would like to cash in that perk of challenging for the world championship.
Oh,
So I don't know when that match is going to happen, but he did say that he wants to cash that in as far as getting a world title match whenever he decides that he wants it. But anybody, like I say, I don't want to say that I'm getting him any favors or nothing like that. All he did was do what he had to do. He outsmarted the system. Before that championship got elevated, he said, "Well, I want to cash in the perk that comes with that first."
yeah.
So that's all he did. So will the belts be unified? That's up to him. If he want to keep them separate, that's up to him. If he want to
Yeah.
retire one of them, it's up to him. I'm not saying that he's just gonna win the match or whoever he's facing, but it's just a message to Jack Graves and or Wild, man, coming out of that match. If Leo wants to throw his hat in there, that's just what it is with that, because he does have that opportunity.
And each of these matches just have high stakes going in the dogfight alone. In October, that will just be setting up the second pay-per-view that will be happening in October.
Yep, and that's the one that you controlling.
Yeah, guys, I'm the host of the
That's
second one. I got a wheel and everything.
everything's everything is it was before it started. Like, so we get in where you fit in right now.
Brother, can you please repeat that last part? That.
I said it's basically get in where you fit in at this point.
Yeah.
And I've always said that about IWA is get in where you fit in. If you can't get in where you fit in, you're just gonna be left behind. I'm not babysitting nobody. I made that very clear. There's too many opportunities out there for somebody to feel like they ain't getting a fair shot.
Oh, is somebody saying this to you right now?
No. I'm just saying in general.
Oh.
I don't want anybody to feel like they're being left out.
I hear that, and that's what you never ever do. You always try to make people feel involved, and you're always thinking of your people, like you freaking, and not just the ones but the ones that you were close with, like you freaking, not just that, but like you also keep an eye on your roster, you know?
Oh yeah, you gotta do that. You gotta know what's going on. And even if they don't even want to talk, that's their prerogative. But I do want them to know that we do care in IWA. Y'all just not just bots or nothing like that. We do. Let's say we offer off the record. We offer a lot of different stuff for a lot of different people.
Yeah.
So like I said, you never know what somebody's going through, so it always helps to talk. And I make that a vocal. I say that if you're not saying it, I'm saying it. Like if you need to talk, talk.
Yeah.
Not go through nothing alone, because sometimes you can't beat stuff alone, so it helps to talk. And like I think it was last week or the week prior, I know a lot of the guys in the group suffered a bunch of deaths, I think from close friends to family, and I think we had talked about that. And it was a lot of stuff that was supposed to be touched on, it wasn't, but due to that, and then with Calvin passing, I think that just kind of put the cherry on top of a lot of people. Just kind of just like, you know what? Let me just kind of just sit out real quick and kind of get my head together, because that's understandable.
A lot of
That's
people
very
needed some
understandable.
time that day. It was very shocking.
So yeah, that's why I don't press the issue with a lot of people in my group. I really don't, because you never know what's gonna happen or what the day gonna bring you. So if like they want to talk, they can talk. If they don't want to talk, they don't have to talk. I'm not gonna message them and be like, hey, you need to say something. You need to do this. You need to do that. Yeah, I tell them all the time, you have free will to kind of be who you want to be. I'm not gonna put no pressure on nobody, because real life happens for everybody. It's not just me or nobody. It happens for all of us. So you gotta have that understanding that real life does happen. So you kind of got to give people that respect in that space. You don't have to keep like checking on them, asking them questions, or assuming that they don't want to be a part of the show. People have life that goes on, and sometimes it's not always the best. So you kind of gotta just go with the flow and just hope for the best with that, and just trust that the people that you are dealing with are being genuine about the reasons why they maybe can't pop in. Which, like I say, I don't even be caring like half the time if people can't watch the show live. That's why we have replays. That's why I pay for that subscription so we can watch all the replays we need to play. And if somebody wants to watch the show, I'll try to upload it on YouTube.
You have to pay for the replays to happen?
Yeah, I think it's like no, you got to pay for them. You just I pay so they could be on the damn it, 'cause it's lost the juice.
Oh,
I
okay.
pay so you can keep it up for like 6 days.
Wow. That's good. And people have
Because
time to
I think
rewatch it, and every time your guys is like whenever I put out a show that I'm like talking about, I always tell them there's always the replay on there. I always try to make that clear.
yeah, because ain't no point in trying to bother nobody to watch it live. If they can watch it live, that's great, but it's replays for a reason. So it's kind of mindless to get mad at the viewers. It is what it is. Everybody just can't stop and watch. And if you think about it, it's like streaming constantly. So to think that you're gonna get a full audience every time is just mindless.
And you and me and many others have always stated this is about having fun
Yep.
and building a connection with people and having a fun and safe environment.
Yeah, if you ain't having fun, I don't know what you're supposed to be doing, man. This is supposed to be all about fun.
Yeah.
That's what we try to strive on is the fun factor of it. Let's have fun first, and then we can go from there. If you ain't having fun, I think you're in the wrong business.
Hmm. And
Um,
a lot of unique characters go into that too.
yeah, I feel like it takes everybody to make up a roster,
Exactly. It's a group effort.
even down to the homeless guy.
Heck yeah, man! Homeless Henry, bro, all the way.
Even though he won the championship at his age.
You know, now that situation, I almost want to be like. So he gets the championship, but then he pawns it. Do you think he would have done it to the other one if he would have wanted the one that you put him in for the hardcore title?
Yeah, you remember I had said something about this too. I said hopefully he don't go pawn that if he wins it, and he was close to winning it too.
Mm-hmm.
He came very close.
But then Mr. Fuck Norris, who already freaking came off a grueling triple threat with Daryl and Bishop, and then he won this title, the hardcore title that's defended weekly, but now will be
Well,
every other week.
it was, yeah, and then I'm also thinking about doing this too. Thinking about having. I'm sorry. I might
How do you
have
think
him
about
and.
having what?
Thinking about having him and Daryl do a one-on-one match. It
Ooh.
won't be for no title. It'll just be a one-on-one match.
Do you
Just
think that would be good for Dogfight or this?
because they're doing a tables marathon Saturday. If you remember that,
Yes, that's very true.
yeah. So about maybe doing a one-on-one with him. But I know Bishop does want his rematch because he said he wasn't in.
Yes.
So him and Daryl will fight. I might end up saving that for dog fight.
Okay.
We're just gonna kind of see where that goes.
And he said he wanted no weak Americans, but Daryl showed him he ain't no weak American.
Yeah, it's pretty good too. Because it was a challenge made to Ari too by Daryl.
Hmm.
But you know, Ari, he finds a way to buck the system with the rules. If you're seeing what he did with VJ,
Yeah.
he kind of tricked VJ.
But to pull a
I
fast one on him.
can't. Yeah, I can't believe VJ went for that, but hey, Because at first, remember I told you that the championship is only defended in multi-man matches. So I
Yes.
said, okay, cool. Well, let's make it a triple threat. I said, okay, let's triple threat. Who's in the match? First name he said was Behemoth. I was like, oh, okay. See what he's doing here. And he basically just ate the pinfall so he could just retain.
Yeah.
So I said, oh, I see what he's doing. Pretty smart. Pretty smart. Because he stayed within the rules. It was a multi-man match, so I can't dispute that.
There are no rules in multi-man. I would hope so.
No, it's not. He literally did that. But
And
if
sometimes
you
when I watch
remember,
one of those, like, then I'm watching like a match, and then I'll see somebody get a rope break. I'm like, damn, there should be no rope breaks. But at the same time, it does sometimes give for a story.
yeah, because if you could remember that next gen championship, KD never lost the belt. He was kidnapped, and the belt was basically vacated. But like I told a lot of you guys, he said he knows who did it. So uh, right now, I'm assuming he thinking it's Ari because he challenged Ari a dog fight. Ari is not claiming any responsibility for that.
Well,
Basically,
Ari did state the last live that he's focusing on Behemoth, like you stated as well. But do you think his allegiance, in your opinion, do you think he would align with the Eighth Day?
I think Ari has a special way of thinking when it comes to certain things, to where he's gonna make sure that they don't interfere with his business by any means. And if that means kissing your ass, I'm assuming that's what that is. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna play out for him. But I would hope that that's not the way he would go with that is by kissing up. But this Ari we talking about?
And
So
anything can
I guess
happen in
we're
IWA.
yeah, it's true.
And everybody should stay tuned for the final part of Warpath to Glory this weekend.
Oh yeah, which would be main evented by Leo Blade and Isaiah Ortiz.
And if you people did not see, after the house show went off the air, it was Ortiz and Leo Blade going at it.
Yes, sir. And Ortiz. Like, how's that gonna play out? That's gonna be very interesting. I was kind of shocked because we haven't been seeing a lot of Ortiz lately, and I think that was done by design to get Leo off his game because as we all know, Leo is setting up his Leo Blade Invitational tour where he's gonna go off and he wants to go off and kind of sharpen his iron basically.
He wants
So
to travel around to the different parts of the EFED community.
yeah, so the first match that basically got set up for him. If you remember at the last show, Kurt Angle came out and had an issue with him as well.
Yes.
So I don't know if that's gonna be his first match on his tour or what. But I know Kurt Angle took offense to the whole E-Fed guy comment. He didn't take that too lightly. So he said he'll take him on. With the match he challenged Leo to, we have yet to get an answer from Leo if he agrees to the match.
Yeah.
But he did challenge Leo to a 30-minute, but we might have to shorten it to 15 minutes. But we did
Yeah.
challenge Leo to a submissions only Iron Man match.
Yeah. Basically how the rules have been for some time since Leo's had that belt.
Yeah.
Because that's
So
practically been the wheelhouse since that belt has been in Leo's hands. Iron Man after Iron Man after Iron Man, and he's won them all.
yeah, he's won all his title matches, all his title defenses. He has won every last one of them, no disputing. So
Yep.
if there's ever any comment on why he's still the champion, he defends his championship as he's supposed to, and he wins all his title defenses. So It's not
Facts.
no. It's not fair. It's not. No, Leo wins all his title matches, even though he got screwed in one of them. But I'm not gonna speak on that. But yeah, because technically that was not the way that belt was supposed to be defended in the first place. But yeah, leave that alone. But yeah, Leo does fulfill his obligations as the champ. So in my eyes, there's never no dispute on his worthiness of being champion. I've told him
Mhm.
this, and he knows this too. That any Ife who has him is lucky to have him because he is what he say he is, and you got to give him that. But you also got to do right by him as well. So you can't just be. If you have a clause such as Leo Blow, you can't just squander it all. Not
Yeah.
saying give him the world, but give him the opportunity to do what he does. That's all he needs. That's all he ever asked for is just the opportunity to do what he does. And he'll show you why he calls up Ife guy. As simple as that. He really
So
don't
like,
need you to. He really don't need you to not say cheat for him or make him look good. He does that on his own. So, now we probably had to end the live though because I'm gonna have to start using my phone to service some of these machines. So do you want to pivot back to off the record or how you want to do it?
all right, sounds good, brother. We can end this live up here, and we can meet up in OTR.
Alrighty, I'll see you there in a minute.
Sounds good. Peace out, and peace out, everybody.
Peace out. Take it easy, man.